I'm supporting it because I know firsthand the experience that Millfield gave me and the kind of platform it gave me to go and achieve better things in my life. I wouldn't have been able to do that if it wasn't for bursaries and scholarships and some help with kind of financial side of going to Millfield. And I really believe that there are a lot of opportunities that Millfield can create for young individuals. So I think it's a very great. I think it's a great campaign that we can all get behind. I think it's something that's close to my heart because I experienced it, and I think we can all play our part in trying to uncover the next sporting or academic star. First of all, it allowed me to interact with different cultures, people from different backgrounds, different life experiences, different families, which I never had in the state school that I went to before. It allowed me to further develop my confidence, being around people, like I said, that were a lot wealthier, were a lot came from different areas of life, different areas of the world. Really allowed me to broaden my knowledge of what society actually looks like, what different people I would be coming up, I would be rubbing shoulders with outside of school and in the real world. And Millfield just taught me so much in terms of my confidence and allowed me to, like I said, step outside of my comfort zone. And Millfield, I think, was a big part of when I stepped into football. I think Millfield was a big part of me being confident, being able to stand up and talk on quite difficult topics within football, because I had that start in life where I was out of my comfort zone and I had different experiences that perhaps other people didn't have at 16 to 18. So Millfield, whilst the football and the sports side of it was great, allowed me to stay away from the professional side of the game and work without being under the pressure of having to impress a first team manager or a professional coach. It allowed me to develop away from the sport. It allowed me to develop without, like I said, the pressures of being in a professional club. And I was able to grow as a person and as a player on the sporting side, but on the kind of holistic side, it made me a much better person as well. When I was released from Southampton at 16, I really didn't know what direction I was going to go in. And if I'm honest, I'd never even considered the fact of going to an independent school. And Millfield was not too far away from my house. Unfortunately, I was able to combine with bursaries and scholarships. I was able to attend the school. Now, if I'd gone back into another professional club at 16 after being released, I'm not sure that was the right time for me. I needed time for my body to develop. I needed time to get fitter and stronger and perhaps mature in my head as well. Millfield allowed me to do that. So I think when I stepped out of the school at 18, I was much more mature and I was ready to step into the men's game of football. Like, I went into non-league straight away and I felt like I was ready for that at 18, but I certainly wasn't ready for it at 16. So the scholarship enabled me to be sheltered away from the footballing world, but still develop as a person and as a man. So it certainly started me off on the right journey at 18. My main message would be just to be yourself. It's very daunting. I understand that, and that's a kind of internal perspective that it's going to be scary and daunting and overwhelming. But really, the school made me feel extremely welcome when I was there. The pupils also. I was there on a sports scholarship, so I had my sports and I had my football friends to kind of interact with and socialise with immediately. But the best thing about Millfield and the best thing about bringing lots of different cultures and personalities together in a school is that that is the strength. We can find strength in being an individual, and I think I thrived at the school by just being myself and just going there, getting my head down, enjoying my studies, enjoying all the extracurricular activities that Millfield offered. And who knows, you may find a passion that you never even knew existed. So just be yourself and try lots of new things also.